Alright guys and girls, this is Jerningam here. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, new subscribers, old subscribers, and people that have seen me before, and some people never seen my channel before. I don't know what's going on with YouTube recently. Sometimes it's crashing, other times it's getting notifications for people to watch your videos. Other times people see your videos and your notifications. I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers have said this apart from me. And other people, YouTube's been very, let's just say, trash in my own way, rubbish for a lot of people. Other times it's working. The video what I'll be doing today is, apart from talking for YouTube, is being depressed and being under a lot of pressure, especially inside here. Now, there's people in the world that go through a lot of problems with having depression and suffering a lot of things. This is why some people drink, some people smoke, and some people take drugs in the world to blank all this out. Sometimes it's not a good idea. Sometimes people go for a walk when they're mad and when they're angry. But when there's always a pressure point in your head when it builds up like this, and it really builds up, and you have a tight fist in your hand, and you keep squeezing like this, and you're trying to control yourself. Some people go boxing, some people go to the gym, other people talk to people. Some people can't get the help they need, and sometimes if you want to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, you have to pay the big money. Other times they see you for free. Some people have a social worker, some people don't. Some people have a support worker that helps them in the world to go through a lot of things. Today I've been really depressed and angry with things in my own brain. And some of you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen would probably ask me, why are you so angry and annoyed? You've got your games there, you've got everything in your life. Your life's going well compared to most people. I mean, compared to the whole world. People have bad in Africa that have no food and water. It's not because of that, it's just a loneliness in your brain. Every day you wake up lonely, drinking, gaming, going out for walks, and some people say, do something about it then. Sometimes people can do things about it. Other times in the system, in the world, when the government want to make people's lives very hard and very difficult to actually accomplish things in the world. Some things, if you want in the world, like, for example, if you want to get a job, or go to places or visit around the world, you need qualifications. Other places don't bother to help you. Your friends, your family, you talk to them. Your people that actually speak to on the PlayStation, the Xbox, the PC, the PS3, the Nintendo Switch, PS5, Xbox Series 10, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all them people, what you try and speak to on there. Are they really all your friends? Are they just there to pass the time of day and actually talk like everybody else because they're bored as well? That's why they go on these sort of websites on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, MySpace, because they need people to talk to. And there's like genuine people that actually want to have a conversation and be around people. And there's just some people on these machines, gaming consoles, that want to just play games and not talk. And there's some people on here that like their own space. Now, I'm not having to go out for the people on the consoles from their own space. We all like our own space. We all like to have time to ourselves. Sometimes people don't want to be pestered and mithered and talked to a lot on PlayStation and Xbox and PC. And they like to do their own thing. I'm all, like I say, we all like to do our own thing. And sometimes most of us don't have time to do our own thing in the world. And some of us don't have, enough time to fit enough minutes in the day to do what we want to do, or they want to do. Sometimes in the world, people are helping other people and not themselves. So they hardly have any time to themselves to relax, wind down, sit down and think about things. The reason why I'm doing this video is because things that irritate me in my brain a great deal. You know, I'm still looking for what I want in my life, even though things could be better, and some people will probably be saying to me, your life's great, what you're moaning about, some people would say. It's not. I've got everything I want. There's only one thing that I'm missing out of my life, and some people are not interested in probably getting a relationship, or getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, man or woman. That's fine. For you people that are, then you understand where I'm coming from. I don't like to be left on my own. As simple as some animals don't like to be on their own, like to be around people. I'm a person that likes to be around people. And then when I don't hear anything on the PlayStation or in the party chat what I'm in, sometimes it's very upsetting for me because I like to hear noise, people. Sometimes I like a bit of peace and quiet to reflect on things, doesn't everybody? Lots of people like their own space, and some people don't get time to have their own space, like they'll be around other people. This is why sometimes it's best to go out for a walk and think about your thoughts somewhere. If you want to go somewhere and shout in the sky or the air when you're not near anyone, that's a good thing as well. Another thing is I've been trying to talk to my family about things, but I'm not going to say what I'm been talking about because that's personal to me. Some things I tell you, other things I won't. But you explain things to them, and it's like, imagine yourself talking to somebody, and they're in the room, they're there, they're listening to you, they're taking in everything they're saying to you. But the thing is, these here are your eyes. They're not the headlights of a car. They're looking, they're observing, they're taking it all in, but they're not actually giving you advice back. Perhaps because they don't know it. Perhaps they don't know how to give advice back. And you try and ask them for an explanation, and they can't respond back to you. But the thing is, when they ask you something, and they expect you to come back with an answer, why do they get funny about it? Works both ways in the world, in my opinion. They can't just have a go at you for no reason. Your family. I mean, some people's family do, but some people's family don't. Lots of people probably don't get on with their family in the world. Sometimes only family want to see you if you're doing things for them, or if you're giving them money, or if they can be bothered to. It's okay making a family, having your own space, but don't forget your own family. That's just what some people do. Some people grow up with no family, and this is why the world's a mess and the way it is these days. If people would have a steady relationship with their families, we can all fall out and not get on. Life would be a lot better in this world. I'm telling you. I'm going to put no. But the world doesn't work like that. The world works in mysterious ways. Fortunately, it's very saddening. I had to do the video because I was getting like this, like I do sometimes. I know I'm not the only person in the world that gets angry and has anger problems and gets depressed and angry. I hold a lot back actually because I don't want to feel like if I'm angry and annoyed and pissed off with the world, does it give the right for me to make everybody else feel down and mad and angry, pissed off, even though they want to be happy? Some people say yes and some people say no, but it is a very difficult world at the moment. I just feel like things have changed rapidly. And when I'm annoyed and angry, I just keep talking. Usually I like to have a bit of peace and quiet and reflect on things and just get through, the day, actually. The screen's gone blue again. I'm just actually checking to see what's on YouTube. There's not a great deal on YouTube. It's the same stuff every day, unfortunately. Where can we go from here in this world? Perhaps, if someone doesn't... There's a lot of people that just don't know how to help people. Literally. I mean, what can you do? You're stuck at the... I wouldn't say stuck at crossroads. You're stuck at you just cannot get past the forwards. There's like something blocking your passage all the way of walking. It's like a door. You can't go through the door. And each time you keep going through the door, you keep getting pushed 2 steps back every time. That's how I feel in my life. I think to myself, are people actually just listening to me or taking the piss or taking me for a ride? So that's how I feel. I'm sure you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen probably think the same way as I do, and some of you probably think that's not the case. Well, I'm just trying to think what to say in the video, as I do every day. It's just this crazy world, very crazy. Some people have weird dreams and things. They tell them things, give them signs. I mean, you just got to keep strong in the world, keep fighting. Even if with this bad disease that's around, it's still killing people. The infections are getting worse in other countries of the world, worse than ours. people are fleeing from other countries because they want a better life. You've just got to try and think that not everybody's out there to get people. They just want to be happy and be left alone. You know, I've got so much in my brain that I'm saying on this phone. This is all the stuff I've been thinking about in my brain. And I thought I'd put it onto a video, which I'm doing now. The video never forgets things, but your brain does over time. The video always remembers things. You can go back to it and think, I did this a long time ago, which you did. Seems like only yesterday. Well, it can seem a lot of things, but I just feel like only people seem to care about themselves. You can't have a laugh and a joke with some people because they take offence. Other people don't know if you're joking or not. You know, you try and please people and make them happy. You can't please everyone. I like life. I like living. But some people are stuck in the past. Some people are stuck in the future. What can you do? You know, it's not an easy thing to do. You know, some people can help. It'd be nice to help everybody in the world, but we can't. We can only help certain people. That's why, in a way, these people want to flee their countries from war, violence, shootings and killings, abuse. They don't want any of this in their life. They don't want to get hurt anymore. They want to be in a country where they're being accepted and wanted. I know we're British people, and some of us were born in this country not British, and we get annoyed with these migrants coming over to our country. But think about it. Step into their shoes. How would you feel if you went into their country? Would they help us? Would they walk the other way? So they're desperate to come into the UK. Some of them come here for work. Some of them just come here to probably play the system. I don't know. Most of these foreigners and people that want to come to England and work hard, very hard working people. So they know they work hard to get what they want. And some people don't. I'm just trying to think what else I can say in the video. Well, I just feel that the world's just not the same, as I've said many times before. And what annoys me in the world as well is when people say, "Oh, don't repeat yourself," it's very irritating and they get angry. You know, it's another thing. Some people can't help it. Some people put it on and pretend that they can't help themselves. Others don't. But anyway, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I better go. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next video. Peace.